And welcome back to SpiffyNeedleGeeks playing Pokemon Park.
Pokemon Park.
PokePark. We have Oshawott now.
Oshawott. Alright, Pikachu, follow me. And when you're walking in front, I'll follow you. Oshawott uses water-type moves. Hold down 1, then release it to use Water Gun. So that's what it was.
Yeah, so
Shake it
effectively,
to use
all the Pokemon play the exact same, but they have different moves. And of course, their typing is different now. So of course, but unlike Pikachu, who has 2 different types with Thunderbolt and Iron Tail, Oshawott only has Water-type attacks. So now this part we're going into this game's biggest gimmick, befriending Pokemon. Every Pokemon you see is befriendable.
Every Pokemon?
Okay.
Every single Pokemon you find, you can befriend. Oh, sorry. Yeah, careful. Like if you accidentally, you can accidentally tackle people if you're not careful. Which case, if you befriend one Pokemon of a species, the rest of the Pokemon of that same species will also be your friend.
Okay.
So in this case, we're about to befriend this Alomamala. Once we befriend this Alomamala, every single Alomamala in the rest of the PokePark will also be our friend.
So so basically, what differentiates is just the fact that one had like a ellipses bubble over its head.
Well, that one in particular had it, but because she was plot important.
Okay.
Every other Pokemon is technically optional, but at the same time not. Because you do need to keep befriending Pokemon in this game in order to get ahead. And I'll get more into why that is later on.
Okay.
Because obviously there are actually benefits to befriending more Pokemon. You don't just befriend them and then you never use them again. That'd be kind of lame. So in which case, our first friend is Alomamala.
On our way to Cove Town, then?
Not quite. I'm gonna go ahead and start befriending more the remaining Pokemon that I can befriend here in the Sea Song Beach.
I
Okay.
was gonna say, like, seeing like Oshawott on its back is just fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Delicious come to play.
Yep. So here's something else that happens. When you befriend certain Pokemon, other Pokemon make. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
So when you befriend certain Pokemon, other Pokemon will come by, will be accessible now for you to play with. In which case, to befriend Patrats, take this ball to any of the Patrats, and all of them will be your friend.
The ball was right behind you, dumbass.
Yeah, for being Pokemon that are known for having a watchful eye, they're not very bright.
Don't they have the ability to pick up too?
Smack them upside the head.
It's like I'm pretty sure they have the ability to pick up too. So
yeah.
I see Maractus and Frillish.
Let's go talk to this Maractus! Yay! Oh.
Good job.
Good job.
Murdering. Who wants to talk about murders?
Whoops. In which case, go up this ramp, and Timber will be there waiting for you. Funny enough, actually, knocking Pokemon into water will make them unavailable for you until the next cutscene, where they'll come back. But that is actually a fun way to cheese battles. If there's like a body of water next to you while you're battling, just knock them into the water and it's an instant win.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like I tried talking to him, but I pressed 1 on accident. My bad. In which case, Timber won't let us through to go to Cove Town because he's scared that the underpassageway is not sturdy enough, and he wants to fix it first. So he asked us to go get his hammer from the lighthouse, and then bring it back to him so he can fix it. But before we do that, let's do some more quests.
The Maractus multiply.
We're gonna kill more.
Yeah. It came back because there was only 2 over here.
Okay.
So this Maractus couple, they're actually supposed to be a Maractus trio, but the third one is on the other side of the beach, and mistook where they were supposed to meet up for their practice for their practice.
The one
dancing.
that you knocked into the ocean?
Yeah, one of them is.
Well, no wonder they can't find her.
No, wait, no. One of these. No, Danny. One of these 2 was one of the Maractus that I knocked into the water in accident.
Oh, I thought.
That's the missing one right there.
I think it'd be so funny if they actually applied that. It's like, oh, you can't get
This does get into one of the more annoying, quests for this game. Escort missions.
Of course.
And where Maractus is especially tedious because it's super slow.
Well, it's got no legs.
That's escort missions for you right there.
I mean, it's got no legs, so...
Yeah, but still. Escort missions are usually the most boring missions in a video game, unless you manage to make it interesting like Oddworld, as Ryan's shown us.
Thank you very much.
Bring the Maractus together, and we have Maractus as our friends.
And more money.
And like I said, every friend you make gives you more berries. So now, let's go talk to Frillish.
It's like they're paying you to be their friend.
Knock her in the ocean.
Well, it's a Frillish. She can swim.
I don't care, do it.
Let's play chase together. But is Oshawott fast enough to catch a floating jellyfish?
Yeah, he is. Oshawott is the slowest of the pokes, but he's fast enough to catch Frillish.
Oh.
Especially when she runs right into me like that.
Well, then... That's not really...
That is a fun little way to, trick the Pokemon's AI. Like, if you can corner them in an area where they can't run away, they'll want to turn around. So just kind of, if you can predict which way they're going to turn, just make an immediate, immediate right angle, and you'll knock right into them. That's actually a pretty good way... That's a pretty good way to also get faster Pokemon, too. Well, in which case, you beat Pink Frillish, now comes Blue Frillish.
Oh, so
I guess you gotta beat the Blue Frillish.
Yep.
There's nothing in it.
It's like, yeah, let's go Legend of Zelda all up in here.
There are random items scattered around the world, which you can use for certain Pokemon. Oh, and this is a vast white wing. Quill, I'm sorry. Collect as many of those as you can. I'll get into what they are later. Just start collecting them when you see them, obviously.
Challenge game with hide and seek.
Yep.
Let's get started.
Another type of quest. So we have chases, we have battles, we have escort missions, and we have hide and seek. Now,
still love Oshawott just on its back.
Yeah. Now these are always really easy because they always give you a hint of where they're going to be right before they start.
There we go.
It also doesn't help when if you're going the opposite direction of them and you get too far away, they will yell at you and yell as you're getting colder.
Befriended Frillish. Oh, we're back to Pikachu now.
Yep. Now we're gonna do this P-Dove.
Oh, I'm too tired to move. Would you please carry me to the fountain spring?
This lazy asshole is too tired to walk over to that spring. That's over there.
You don't even know where it is.
Like, what the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, it's right there.
You have to earn that privilege.
But on top of that, on top of carrying the P-Dub over there to help it regain its energy, now it wants to play chase.
We energize you only for you to lose. Especially since you're up against a Pikachu.
Chase against flying type Pokemon.
Chase me as I'm flying above your head.
Yeah, well, flying type Pokemon will land a second to catch their breath, and that's your chance to tackle them.
Okay.
So.
I just wish I hadn't seen that.
Is that an Axio in the distance?
Yes, it is, and that's who we're going to talk to next.
Oh, befriending an Axie this early on. Oh, and Wingull. Okay.
Wingull I won't get to until a little later, because I actually missed it. I actually forgot and missed P-Dub just tell you there. There is a function in this game where if you hold... tapping the A button will allow you to switch between partners, between Pikachu and Oshawott in this case. Holding down the A button will have your Pokemon call towards other Pokemon who are directly in front of you, and they'll come towards you, regardless if they're your friend or not, depending on if they're friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how you would normally get Wingull to come to you. If it's flying and if it's flying in your general line of sight, call towards it and it'll come to you. I didn't realize that until a little later, so we'll be getting Wingull later.
Okay.
But beating Axio and Chase brings Fracture.
So adorbs.
There he is.
Ah, you don't think a fracture would sound like that, but it's so adorbs.
Ow.
As you bump into the side of the pouch, it's like
Yeah.
so exciting.
So let's go ahead and get the hammer.
Hams.
So here's another thing another gimmick for this game, but there's only there are very few of them. Very Sonic Boom-esque, I should say. 2D side-scrolling platform levels with challenges that can
Should this be considered a good thing or a bad thing if you're comparing it to Sonic Boom?
It's simple enough. They're fun. They're fun enough. But unlike Sonic Boom, you are timed. So, and of course, there are obstacles in the way that you can only get past through certain means. Like that big block up there, we can only get that when we have Tepid.
Open the treasure chest in time.
Of course, Pikachu is the only one that can move this block, if not signified by the electric tail there.
Right.
And then Oshawott needs to swim past.
Good thing the timer stops as they're switching partners.
Oh yeah, that's something I do love. Like I would hate it if the timer was still going while you're trying to switch partners. But this is a very generous timer to say the least, because like we're not completing this whole level. We're just getting to that box.
And they had clocks to boot. There it is.
We got the hammer.
So I guess you'll be backtracking to here when you get more Pokemon?
Yeah. And like you want to go back there to get like better rewards and such, like rarer items or more vast white quills. In which case, now what I'm actually going to do is go for, let me think. Am I going for Drillbur? I think I am, actually. This Pokédoll here, if you carry it, Pokemon will be attracted to it. That's how you get Drillbur's attention. Because if you try to get to Drillbur normally, Drillbur will just burrow itself.
So okay. Typical Pokemon logic.
So using either the Pokédoll or a different item, which is actually a purple gem, that'll get a Pokemon's attention, and that'll bring it to you.
Oh, okay.
Also, something I forgot to mention before: if you tap the directional pad left or right twice quickly, Pokemon will do quick side steps.
Oh, okay. It's got side step.
But now we have Drillbur.
Drillbur.
It's now for Timber. So Timber does 3 quick little knocks and then a big explosion. Or a cartoony sound effect, I should say. And it's all fixed. There you go.
Yay.
But he suggested me go visit Misdreavus. Misdreavus handles the photo studio. We'll get to her when we get to her.
Oh, okay. Misdreavus actually used to be one of my favorite Ghost-type Pokemon, but now that honor belongs to Bayonet.
In which case, here's a free chest for you. A nice little view of the cove. Plus 100 berries.
Jeez.
Believe it or not, that's actually not as generous as you think it would be, considering the only things you can really buy in this area.
Oh.
Fuck you, Batrat. In which case, going up the hill will bring you to the cove, but go down this way first, and we'll find more Pokemon.
Oh yay, more befriending.
There's Fracture down there, but there's also
Yay!
Patillo.
I love Petaloo.
Oh boy.
Patillo wants to play chase. Aw, but she's so slow.
You've got no legs!
Oh.
Legs
Okay.
are for chumps.
This will be super easy, right, folks?
Maybe.
For shame, Oshawott.
Wait.
You're only given 2 seconds to catch that Patillo.
Oh,
which case-
God.
Wait, there was 2 seconds?
Yeah, you're only given 2 seconds.
Oh, I didn't see the timer. Holy Jesus.
Yeah, that caught me off guard the first time. So that's why I was just standing there as well.
It's like, Jesus God.
In which case, we'll see you all next time for part 4 of PokePark.
Until next time, guys.